For a lot of young people, it's all their reflection from their parents is, well, what's your final grade? That's it. The journey of learning and all that, for a lot of those people, is of little consequence. It's, quote, the bottom line, which is what's your GPA? What's this grade going to do for affect their GPA? So in that regards, I think there's a feeling of sometimes Machiavellian tactics. The end justifies the mean. And if they have to cheat along the way to get something, they'll do so.
Your parents tell you that you need to go to a good college and that you need to have good grades because you need a good job and you need to make money to like help support the family later or just like have a good name for their family, then kids are going to do that. Like these days everything's really competitive. Like people know what college your kid's going to and like however, like everyone knows everyone's business. So if you go to like a shitty college, like not only are like people going to judge you, but it'll be hard to like get a job after that too, so.
The AP classes, there are some kids that might be interested in politics in general compared to the rest, but most are taking the class because of, it has those two letters, AP. And it is, I mean, it is what it is. Some of these kids are more interested in, again, taking a class that's going to make them look better on paper than what they're learning.
A lot of people in my school will like work really hard to just memorize the material or get an A on the test, but I mean, yeah, they're like learning things for the test and they're going to get a good grade in the class, but like in the end, like in life, I don't think they're really preparing themselves. I feel like instead of valuing things that make you happy, kids are learning to value what will make them money, and they're not always going to influence you to do the right things.
But just the joy of learning is something that I think needs to be stressed. And I think more and more that's going by the wayside in favor of, well, just give us a down and dirty, what do we have to know in order to get a certain grade on a particular national test.
School should be about it should be about learning the foundations of a lot of things, like basic math skills, basic, reading, writing skills, all of those things are important. But I think it should be also geared towards finding, what you eventually want to do with your life.
School should be about education and exploring the world around us.
I mean, becoming what you want to become. So you should learn what you need to learn in order to do that, or what you want to learn in order to do that.
School should be about learning materials that are important to you and what you want to do so you can use that information later.
Learning how to learn things and how to gain more information throughout your life, because as everyone knows, you don't stop learning the second you graduate.